choice. You will not win. What have I got?
Party time!
Ready when you are.
From the PlayStation 1 all the way to the PlayStation 4 now, Naughty Dog has given us one of the greatest games in history, and you start to think that the current state that they're in terms of developing video games, that they focus more on realistic, zombie, apocalyptic type of games. Well, you're wrong, actually. You see, it turns out that Naughty Dog actually still care for Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter. They haven't acknowledged their existence whatsoever, which is great. Yes, I am completely aware that they've said something about the Uncharted HD remaster, and no, I don't care about a game being remastered to 1080p from 720p. It's only one bump. Disregarding that, let's head to the main point of the video. Okay, so Naughty Dog community strategist Arn Mayer told IGN when asked about bringing back Crash that, I quote, "It's not too much time passing, but it's the same issues we explored with the Jak game. Is it something that makes sense to us now? I mean, we still have people that worked on the Crash games in the studio. We never forget our past, and it'd be great for nostalgic reasons. It'd be the same reason as why there isn't a Jak 4. I don't know if it's playing to our strengths right now." Basically, what that quote means is that if there's still people from the Crash team still at Naughty Dog, we still have a chance of getting a new Crash Bandicoot game from them. And honestly, yes, it does surprise me. I never knew that there were still people from the Crash team there. But I mean, we wouldn't want Crash Bandicoot to be running around like Nathan Drake if Naughty Dog were to be making a Crash game, right? That'd just be straight up weird. So, in order for this to work is for Naughty Dog to have 4 teams, one working on Crash, the second team working on Jak and Daxter, the other team working on Uncharted, and the last team working on The Last of Us. It's a great idea, however, there's a small problem. Activision. You see, these Call of Duty milking ass fuckheads are still having Crash Bandicoot in a cage, not giving fucks whatsoever. And what also gets me is that the fact that Naughty Dog has stated that Crash Bandicoot couldn't be in their fan art contest to celebrate their 30 years of gaming, but in this picture, there's like 5 references to the character, so what does this mean? I don't know, but all I do know is that Naughty Dog wouldn't mind returning Crash Bandicoot or Jak and Daxter. Oh, and speaking of Jak and Daxter, let's talk about Jak 4. Okay, so Jak and Daxter has been getting a lot of attention as well with the PlayStation 3 collection, PlayStation All-Stars, and the PlayStation Vita collection. You see, it's not that Naughty Dog doesn't want to make Jak 4, it's just that they don't want to make a game that has Jak and Daxter on the box art being worth $60, but not being what made the series in the first place, you know? It's like, you can't make a game that didn't make it what it was to start with. I don't even know if that made any sense, but yeah, you can't just do that, because then you're just taking away that charm of the series, you know? Oh, and let me say something to these people that have only played Uncharted and The Last of Us. Okay, you guys said that Naughty Dog making platformers will be a waste of talent, but maybe if you dumbasses did your research or at least played Crash and or Jak before, you'd fucking understand that without Crash Bandicoot and without Jak and Daxter, there would be no Uncharted and there would be no Last of Us. Nope, don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts. Shut the fuck up, you know you're wrong. Naughty Dog making a new Crash and or Jak and Daxter game would not be bad for them. Besides, why would you even care in the first place? There's no point in insulting the Crash and Jak franchises, because what have they done to you? If Naughty Dog were to make a new Crash or Jak and Daxter game, it would be for only those that love the franchises, not for the realistic, lacking variety bitch-ass fuckheads that don't like platformers for a solid reason. Let Naughty Dog do their thing and move on. To sum this video up quickly, basically, Naughty Dog wouldn't mind making a new Crash Bandicoot game or Jak and Daxter game since those ideas aren't completely off the table. It's just that it's not the right time at the moment, and once again, the only problem with this is that Activision still holds the Crash license. We need Sony Computer Entertainment to have the publishing rights, and Naughty Dog or another talented studio over at Sony to get the developing rights. Oh, and there's also people out there that say stuff like, oh, Crash won't sell in today's generation of gaming because of military shooters in the way and stuff like that. Now, I will disprove that statement as it isn't true due to the fact that Sly Cooper 4 Thieves in Time sold over 1 million units, which is making it to be a successful game and stuff like that, even though Sony didn't even market it, but it still sold over 1 million units. And plus, you have to keep in mind that the Crash Bandicoot franchise has sold over 40 million copies of its games worldwide. The Crash series is far more popular than Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet & Clank, Uncharted, God of War, and Mega Man. Plus, it has a bigger demographic, so your logic is invalid. And plus, guys, this is Crash Bandicoot we're talking about. All you gotta do is just put 90s commercials of Crash Bandicoot except in high definition and just advertise the fuck out of the games on the television and just bring it back like the days back in the 90s and shit like that. And bam, you got yourself a Crash Bandicoot game that sold over probably like 3 million units within like 3 days and selling like hotcakes and shit like that. Also, keep in mind that the Crash Bandicoot series is also one of the first series, or if not the first series, to outsell Mario ever. And this is factual. You can ask Jason Rubin about it. Pretty much, Sony Computer Entertainment loves the shit out of Crash Bandicoot. They will advertise the shit out of Crash Bandicoot. And if Naughty Dog makes the next Crash Bandicoot game, they're likely to advertise it more than any other series because it's Crash Bandicoot. Plus, like I said, if Naughty Dog makes the game, they're gonna advertise it. And there's no denying that. And with Jak and Daxter, Jak 4 will sell a lot as well. So, once again, your logic is invalid. But yeah, this has been Jeremiah. I will catch you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are happy about the news. Naughty Dog still cares for Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter. It is officially official. If Naughty Dog were to make a new Crash Bandicoot game, would you like it as a linear platformer like the PlayStation 1 games, or would you want an open world Jak and Daxter type of game? Now, personally, this is just a personal preference for me. I would want an open world Crash Bandicoot game. It would work better than some linear game, because that's just me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.